Welcome Nimfam. With my defence an absolute mess, Simicast facing City, Bowen potentially injured, and my two big captaincy shouts playing each other this week, I've got an FPL muddle. So what will I do? Here is my team selection for Game Week 13. Before heading into Game Week 13, let's take a cheeky look at how I got 96 points and a monster green arrow in Game Week 12. Well, as you can see, my major points did not come from Johnston with his 1 point against Everton. However, in defence is where we made some gains. My newcomer Lascelles was not the one, but thankfully my faith in Saliba since day one finally paid off with his goal against Burnley for 9 points. And with the lack of defenders due to Udogi's suspension for me, I played Simicast, and thank goodness I did, as he finally went nuts of what he's been promising for weeks with 2 assists and a clean sheet for 15 points. In midfield, 3 out of 5 wasn't bad. Salah as my captain getting a brace for 32 points. Saka was my second newcomer. I welcomed him back into my team and I was a little disappointed to only get an assist, but at least it was a return. The same for Bowen. Really, his 1 goal for 8 points does not tell the tale of how many points he could have had, and that's extremely frustrating. Lastly, Son and Louise really struggled. Up front, Haaland was back with a vengeance with 2 goals and 1 assist for 16 points, and Watkins finally got me a return with a goal for 6 points. And all of that means I got 96 points, so that's 92 points with my -4, and that was a huge green arrow, halving my rank to 448,354. So Nimfam, I was hoping you'd help me out and subscribe if you're enjoying the videos so far. Please leave a like and share. We're so close to 7k. It would be amazing to get there with you, Squirrelkins. Oh, and that tasty little notification bell. Give it a little tickle. It'll show you when I'm uploading my next FPL content. With that, let's see how I'm lining up and my early transfer plans for Game Week 13. I'm giving Johnston another chance. I'm hoping he can make some decent saves against Luton. I'm unsure if Turner plays, and despite being at home, he is playing against Brighton, who are still fairly decent in attack despite their potential injuries after international break. In defence, I'm currently got Udogi in over Simicast. Apparently, Destiny has a muscle injury. I'm hoping he's okay. I'm still very much debating the attacking threat of Simicast against City over Lascelles' potential clean sheet against Chelsea. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. In midfield, everyone is, as long as Bowen recovers from this injury that's taken him away from the England squad. But this is where I may make a transfer, which I'll talk about in just a moment. Up front, we roll with Haaland and Watkins. I currently have the captaincy on Haaland based on the home fixture and pool being a little bit leaky, but I am considering Salah and potentially Bowen if he has recovered from that injury also. If I don't make a transfer this week, I may take a punt on Archer in over Louise, moving it to a 3-4-3, but Louise is on penalties against a depleted Spurs team, so he's a tough drop. However, I am considering selling him and getting on Palmer a little early. Game Week 16 is where we should be considering piling in on Chelsea. However, there's every potential that Chelsea can get a little something against their next 3 fixtures of Newcastle, Brighton and United, and Palmer's price could be so much more by then if he does. I have also considered Kudos for Son, but I'm not sure it's a serious consideration, not because I don't want Kudos, I really would love him against Burnley this week, just more because I'm unsure it's the right time to get off of Son. But if we do hear any more updated news on Bowen's injury, and we hear that he potentially is out, then that might be my way to Kudos instead. So I hope you've enjoyed my early team selection thoughts. Thanks for watching, Nimfam. Please do me a favour with popping a like and subscribing to the channel. Join the Nimfam. We're on the road to 10k. You are really helping me out. Until next time, Nimfree out.